Hey guys, welcome again. This is one of my meal prep videos. It's actually my meal prep Sunday. I like to meal prep on Sundays because it gives me ample time to be able to focus and do and get everything together for what I need for my meal prep. So I usually use the afternoons on Sundays to do that. Reason being, it also helps me have my meals ready for the week that's coming. So today I'm actually going to show you more about meal prepping in a timely manner. Meal prepping in a timely manner can make the biggest difference when it comes to being motivated to meal prep and cook. Reason being, usually when you meal prep, people think it takes 2, 3, 4 hours, and it can if you don't know what you're doing, if you haven't done it, and you don't have the expertise or experience on meal prepping. That's how it used to be for me. Now, when I meal prep at the most, I cook a lot of food, and it takes me probably 1 to 2 hours at the most. So I'm going to show you a couple strategies I use to help the meal prep process go a little bit quicker, and I'm also going to show y'all again in depthly what I'm using today. I'm using a couple different things today that you saw in the previous video. If you haven't saw the previous video of my meal prep, make sure to check it out. It's on YouTube under Reggie C Fitness meal prep. Here we go. So we got my proteins. We have our turkey sausage here. The turkey sausage is basically going to be used in the morning for one of my meals for breakfast in coordination with the egg whites I use. Also, we have my lean meats, and these basically, if you take a notice of these steaks I have here, if you pay attention, there's not a lot of fat compared to your normal beef. Why? It's a higher grade. Of course, you do have to pay a couple extra dollars, but like I said, you get what you pay for. When you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to meal prep for like a competition like I am, you want high quality, good meat. So you pay attention. There's not a lot of fat, and this meat is more meat to it than fat, and that's what counts when you're choosing your meats. Now, I do have my wings here, and yes, they do have fat on the outside of them, but what I do is I bake them, and then after I bake them, I will actually take the meat off, and I never eat the skin. Sorry, I take the skin off and I just eat the meat from the bone. The reason I chose the wings is because I'm not the biggest fan of chicken breasts because they're dry. So usually I go chicken wings, chicken thighs, drumsticks, the chicken of that nature. Also right here we have my ground turkey, another thing I use for some of my meals throughout the day, because I actually eat about 6 to 7 meals a day, and so I like to shop kind of in bulk. So as you pay attention here to the ground turkey, you'll see it's 93% lean, 7% fat. That's actually a really good grade of meat of turkey, because a lot of people think when you go in the stores you'll see like 80-20 or 70-30 when it comes to lean and fat, but that's actually 20% is a lot of fat, when it comes to the meats. You want to try and aim for 10% or lower when it comes to the fat content in the meats. Another thing I have here is my tuna steaks, which I use for my fish, and my healthy fats. Also, I have my Brussels sprouts. I'm a big fan of Brussels sprouts. Reason being, if you pay attention to like the Brussels sprouts actually have a good source of protein, as you can see, per serving. So also you're getting your vegetables plus another added source of protein. Another source of Brussels sprouts I like to get are the roasted Brussels sprouts. So if you don't really have time to prep the Brussels sprouts like fresh or frozen like I do, you can actually get these and just saute them in the skillet. They're really quick. I also have my canned vegetables. Now I do use canned vegetables every now and then, but since I didn't shop this weekend, I'm using basically what I have left over. I also have my brown rice cakes. These are very good when I come from some snacks, so I use these. These are awesome, especially when you need just something to snack on. Next, I have, you see the broccoli. And if you keep making your way over, we'll see I have my ground bison, another good form of protein. Now, yes, it's a little bit costly, and it's not going to be found at every grocery store, but like I said, it just depends on your goals. Now, this is not needed for the average person who may be trying to go through weight loss, but for somebody who, is trying to add some lean muscle, the correct way, the right way, and not pack on the pounds just by bulking, the protein sources you get from your meats are very important. And then also we have our turkey bacon. I like to mix my turkey bacon with my vegetables for another added source of protein. And then I have my beef roast over here. As you pay attention to it, again, this is a high quality grade of meat, but it's not a lot of fat inside it. You can see you have the fat on the outside. I'll take that off, but the main source of protein is right here in the middle. Very dense source of protein for meat. So I have my brown rice, and then as you see, I also have my cooking utensils are actually what I use to cook with my sprays, my coconut oil, my extra virgin olive oil, another extra virgin light olive oil. Then I have my garlic pepper. I'm a big fan of that. Lemon pepper, always great for your meats. Of course, the black pepper. And I don't cook with table salt. Normally, I usually use sea salt, and not a lot. Okay, I also have my minced garlics, my curry powders. Like I said, my garlic, sea salt. I'm a big fan of garlic. My ground cinnamon for like my sweet potatoes and carbs and stuff like that. The Mrs. Dash, the lemon pepper. Another one I use chicken, not much because it has a high sodium content. And then also the peppers, as you see, add a little spice, and then my blackened seasoning. So basically, this is everything that you see that I use. It changes, on a weekly basis, just depending on what my goals are. You may see another video where it'll be something totally different from what you see today. But it's basically, you have to eat for your goals. So if you can't eat according to what you see everybody else doing. Everybody else doesn't have the same goals. So this is what I'm focused on because these are my goals. These are the sources of macronutrients that are going to help me obtain my goals, and especially when it comes to prepping for the competition. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to show y'all another couple strategies that's going to help with meal prepping the correct way and getting it done in a timely manner. Stay tuned, y'all.